Today, it's a bit of a longer Bible verse, but I want to touch on something in particular towards the end of the Bible verse. Today, our reading comes from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. At that time, when Jesus heard of the death of John the Baptist, he withdrew from there in a boat to a lonely place apart. But when the crowds heard it, they followed him on foot from the towns. As he went ashore, he saw a great throng, and he had compassion on them and healed their sick. When it was evening, the disciples came to him and said, "This is a lonely place, and the day is now over. Send the crowds away to go into the villages and buy food for themselves." Jesus said, "They need not go away. You give them something to eat." They said to him, "We have only 5 loaves here and 2 fish." And he said, "Bring them here to me." Then he ordered the crowds to sit down on the grass, and taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to heaven and blessed and broke and gave the loaves to his disciples. The disciples gave them to the crowds, and they all ate and were satisfied. They took up 12 baskets full of broken pieces left over, and those who ate were about 5,000 men, beside women and children. Now, you have certainly heard this gospel verse. You've certainly heard of the story, the breaking of the bread, the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. I think everyone has, right? It's one of those mythical stories that we hear in the Bible. But I want to touch on the before and I want to touch on the after. What happened? Jesus just heard of the death of his cousin, a man who he loved. And he retreated. He went into a quiet and a lonely place. And people still pursued him, people still followed after him, and then Jesus didn't selfishly prioritize himself in that point, in that moment. In fact, he literally told the apostles and the disciples, "Don't chase them away, we will feed them ourselves." And he went on to perform one of the great miracles that we know of in the Bible. If you have lost someone, well, you're in good company. Today, the day that we're actually filming this video, is exactly 5 years since my father passed away. It has been an incredibly difficult journey. It's been an incredibly lonely one in certain ways. And there has been many a moment where I wanted to do what Jesus wanted to do, which is just withdraw and just find some space. And that is completely okay. But it's afterwards that I want to touch on. Jesus went on to perform one of his biggest miracles straight after that. Don't dwell in that place. God is calling you into bigger and better things. He's calling you. He wants to use you. Use your pain, use your suffering, not because of the pain and the suffering itself, but because he can take whatever pain and suffering that is and he can make miracles happen in just the same way that Jesus did in today's Bible verse.
What's up, guys? Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10K subscribers by the end of this year.